Hi there folks, and welcome to the channel if it's your first time, or welcome back if you've been here before. So this particular recipe is a fusion food. It's my new shoe burritos, and on this edit here we're going to be looking at one for people who know their way around the kitchen, for experienced home chefs that know what they're doing. I'll put up another edit of the same recipe for people who like to be handheld or are new to cooking and want to see the entire process just so they don't miss anything, so they know exactly what they're doing as they go through. If you like the video, please share it among your friends, share it among your socials. I'm going to try and grow the channel. I started this off not expecting any subscribers, and I've got nearly 400, I think it is about, or something along that nature, which is fantastic for me. So thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching. If you like it, share it around, and let's crack on to the vid. First up, shred 360 to 400 grams of firm seitan. And then roughly grate one large carrot, which equates to 190 to 210 grams, and set aside until required. After removing any grit from your syboes or spring onions if you prefer the English vernacular, slice them to 3 or 4 millimeter sections and set aside until required. Measure out and store a 1/4 cup of hoisin sauce. Add to that a 1/4 cup of water, and then add 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. And now shred a 1/4 head of cabbage, which is about 210 to 240 grams. I've chosen to use frozen cabbage here. Fresh or frozen, use what you want. Add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil to a sauteuse pan or wok and bring up to a medium-high heat. And once at temperature, we're going to add our seitan and we're going to brown that off for 4 to 5 minutes. Just make sure to stir our seitan often. The thinner the slices, the more often you should stir it. And once fully browned, which is around the 4 to 5 minute mark, we're going to take our seitan off of the heat and we're going to set that aside until we need it again in a little while. So add your 2nd tablespoon of vegetable oil to the pan, and because we're using the same pan, it's already warm, don't need to worry about the oil getting to temperature, it will be almost at temperature instantaneously. So we're going to add our carrot, we're going to add our syboes, and we're going to add our cabbage to the pan all at the same time. Now, use any fresh ingredients, add them to the pan before any frozen ingredients, because the frozen ones may spit the moisture from the freezing process up at you. To prevent that and minimise any chances of that, fresh in the pan before anything you chose to use as a frozen ingredient. And cook your vegetables for 7 to 8 minutes, stirring often to prevent any sticking or burning. And now we can return our seitan to the pan and give everything a quick stir together. Immediately follow the seitan on with our hoisin sauce, water and our sesame seed oil mix, and we're going to thicken that off, that sauce mixture. We're going to cook it for about 3 or 4 minutes. Again, stir everything to bring all the ingredients together for your filling. Now, whilst that's thickening off, we're going to take 6 tortillas, stick them in your microwave, and we're going to heat them for 1.5 minutes, and we're going to flip them about halfway through. By heating our tortillas, it's much easier to fold them and bring them together than using cold tortilla. Now take and drag a line of hoisin sauce down the centre of each tortilla. Now it depends on the flavour hit you're looking for, how heavy, how thick you want that line of hoisin sauce to be. This is the way I generally do it, but sometimes if I want a real boost, I'll add a bit more sauce. So do it to your own taste. And now add 6 equal-sized portions of our filling to our tortillas. I like using tongs for this, but use whichever method you're most comfortable with. And when it comes to folding, take the back section furthest away from you, pull it up by a few centimetres, fold from one side past the halfway point, and fold the other side back over. And then repeat this for each of the tortillas. So again, go to the back section, just fold it up a few centimetres, over past the halfway point and then back on itself. Some of these tortillas were a little bit ripped, but hey ho. Two things to be careful of. Don't overfill your tortillas. It's easy to rip them further if you do overfill them. And after you've got them folded, flip them onto their opposite side so the folds can't be seen, and then put them back in your microwave for about 30 seconds. It just helps hold that shape together so you can pick up the pockets and eat them easier. Ever have a feeling something's going to go horribly wrong? That's where I'm going to pick this up. I've got a horrible feeling that it's not going to go well, but lovely Mushu flour tortilla burritos. Let's pick this up and try and eat it without spilling it everywhere. It's a real hit of strength of flavour from the hoisin sauce as soon as it touches your mouth. You've got a lovely crunch coming out of the carrot, lovely crunch coming out of the cabbage with a nice soft flour tortilla round it as well. It is far better to make your own tortillas, but if you don't, the best ones that I've found are Mission ones, the brand Mission, at least in the UK. They're nice, they're soft, they're good, they work well for this. A few of the supermarkets' own ones, their own brand ones I've tried with this, do not work. But next level stuff is to make your own flour tortillas, which I've got a recipe for, which you can see back earlier on in the channel. But I love to enjoy my dinner because these are freaking delicious and I want to eat them whilst they're warm. Always eat these warm, don't let them cool, they work better with the heat all throughout it, including in your tortilla. Stay safe. Thank you for watching, and I really do appreciate it when you stick stuff down below, and thank you for all of your subscriptions. Stay safe, folks. All the best.